Pod Monsters, what it do up, Chuck Gaming? Yo, man, this is a fun video I wanted to do, man. I was actually laughing about this all day yesterday. I just want to give you guys like my top 10 hood fighting game characters of all time. And what I mean by hood is, I'm from Long Beach, California, on the east side, of course. And I didn't, I started when I was really young and I didn't really have any strategic thought process back then. I was really young, probably like 10 years old or whatever. So my whole thing was, let me find something that works, and I'm gonna keep abusing it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And these are like where I grew up at, man. These are like the most popular characters that people play because of that same reason. So I kind of just want to give you guys a mindset how it was back in the early 90s and stuff like that, because of course fighting games are different now. They're more technical. They got, combos and, all kind of stuff going on right now. But to take it back to its genesis, man, is actually funny, dude. And I have, even though I have the updated versions of Tekken and Mortal Kombat, which are also in this countdown or whatever, I'm still going to show you what we used to do back in, or at least what I used to do back in the day. I can't speak for everybody, but I consider these the top 10 characters, hood characters in my lifetime. So let's get into it. Alright, guys, man. So coming in at number 10, we got my man M. Bison, man. M. Bison was definitely a hood classic back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And you're seeing why right here. My man Psycho Crusher was godlike, fam. He was just on another level. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, you was charging like the right way. You was just literally walking back and doing this the whole match. That's all, light version. Let's go, you'll walk back and like, oh. And then we'll do the heavy version, going to the medium version. It was Bison was crazy, dude. And of course he had the head stomp, man. He made it obvious he was charging. He didn't really care, but this Psycho Crusher was where it was at. And the slide. The slide was just ridiculous, man. This man definitely put in a lot. He put in a lot of work, bro. Bison was fucking crazy. Especially even as a boss, man, he was crazy, man. But definitely when you want to play with him, that's all he was really doing. No strategy, just hold back. We're gonna hold back the whole match. You know what I'm saying? And then we just gonna do this. So coming in at number 10, man, we got my man Bison. Definitely made the list, man. Had to make the list. If you didn't play Bison back in the day, then I don't know what was wrong with you, man. He was pretty broken, and he was definitely popular where I was from, man. So let's get into the next one. Alright, you guys, so coming in at number 9, we got my girl Chun-Li. Chun-Li, man, OG in the game, bruh. And Chun-Li, man, Chun-Li was crazy. So, she had the spinning bird kick, but people didn't really use that move. They used this move. This is what they was using, bruh. This is what they was using. Hold on. There we go. All day, every day, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We throwing them lightning kicks out, bruh. We're gonna get you with the throw. Hold on. Oh, where the throw at? Come on, girl. There we go. Man, the throw, and then of course down roundhouse. That's just the range. She'll stun you. Then she'll go right back into the lightning kicks, man. Yeah, Chun-Li was definitely something to be played with back in the day, bruh. She was a pain, and she was definitely popular, bruh. She definitely had it popping. You just keep them same tactics, man. Of course, like I said, back in the day, there wasn't really a lot of combos and shit like that, man. You kind of want to find what was, easy for you, man. Chun-Li definitely provided that, man. But this right here was just all day. Look at the range on that, bro. Just look at the range on that. Look at the range on that. So Chun-Li definitely coming in at number 9. Fun character. Played a lot of Chun-Li back in the day, and that was pretty much my strategy. So let's get into the next one. All right, man. So coming in at number 8, we got my man Ken. I know you're like, damn, why you keep beating up on Ryu? Because Ryu is a fuck boy, cornball, square. Never liked Ryu at all. Ryu, whatever you want to call him, never liked that character, man. It was all about Ken, man. Ken, look at my man Q back in the background. Now, let me stop. Conspiracy theory. Nah, but Ken was definitely the more popular Shoto in the hood, in my opinion, man. Ryu, no, I don't think nobody could really relate to Ryu at the time, man. It was all about that Ken life, but you had to have on the blue gi. Nobody played with the red one on, and this has nothing to do about gang banging and nothing like that, bro. It's just the blue gi was life. You know what I'm saying? And of course, he had his DP to sound better, and he just kind of did his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's hard to do DPs in this game. You know what I'm saying? And then he definitely had the, excuse me, you know, the kicks or whatever. But Ken, you know, from his theme to like everything, man, Ken just seemed like the way cooler Shoto, in my opinion, than Ryu. And he was definitely the most popular one. But if you did not have the blue gi on, then you was fraudulent, man. And we kicked your ass. No, not really, but you know, it is what it is, man. So coming in at number 8, we got my man Ken from the USA. You know what I'm saying, with the dope ass theme, man. Everybody loved the Ken theme. Between Ken and Gaio, they had the best themes, you know, in Street Fighter. But yeah, so let's get into the next one. All right, guys. So coming in at number 7, we got my man Honda. Honda, man. Now, Honda, you know, not easy on the eyes. Sumo wrestling, definitely couldn't resonate with that, you know, coming from where I'm from. But the fact that he had this move, and he could move while he's doing it. Look at. If you did not have a fireball, bruh, in this game, and then you go with the throw, of course. You know what I'm saying? If you did not have a fireball, man, not Ryu, Honda will eat you alive. He will eat you alive. You can't do nothing. He stuns you super fast. You know what I'm saying? And then every now and then you throw in one of these, you know, just to get in. You definitely want to get in with this. And then you start doing this shit right here, bro. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's definitely crazy. And the grab, of course, is like iconic. You know what I'm saying? But Honda was definitely one of those characters where when the other person, if you picked them, if you picked them or somebody else picked them, you definitely know what's about to happen. So you definitely want to have somebody with a fireball, so you can kind of negate what he was actually trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely used to have fun playing Honda. Definitely used to like to troll the homies. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, and it was just fun. It was just fun to do. So Honda comes in at number 7 on the list, and fun character. Can be frustrating at times. I was getting my ass kicked by Honda trying to play arcade mode in this bitch, man. He was actually kind of OP in this game, but no, it's not what it is. What it is. Let's get into the next one. Number 6, we got my man Martial Law, aka Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was definitely influenced by a lot of characters in fighting games, from Fei Long to Liu Kang to just a multitude of other characters, man. He's definitely was a popular figure, and was idolized even by myself, man. I even have his book, Chi Kundo, or yeah, I have it. He's definitely one of my favorite people of all time, man. Easily, you know. And martial law, I was easily drawn to him just because of that reason. But why do people really play martial law? It's because of that, bruh. You know, so hold on, man. Come on. There we go. That right there, man. The flip kicks was godlike, man. The kick flicks is godlike, and with martial law, you really didn't have to like do nothing, bro. You know, he was just, his combos are like really easy at a you know, a starter level. But you definitely want to get that, bro. I think, you know, the flip kicks was definitely like his signature move, and you know, if he wasn't flip kicking back in the day, bro, I don't know what to do. You know, or you could go 1-1-1, or Or is it 222? Yeah, you know, 1 2 2 2 2. There we go. Yeah, so he was just definitely, you know, from my perspective, I just kept it on a real basic level, man. Didn't really try to do anything crazy with Law. But yeah, the flip kicks is definitely where it's at, man. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely one of my actually one of my favorite characters in any fighting game. I love me some martial law. Even though I'm not really a Tekken fan no more, I always appreciate martial law back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But he was definitely popular where I'm from, man. You know, we were flip kicking, you know, flip kick battles, all that shit, man. It was definitely popping, man. So martial law comes in at number 6 on the list, man. And let's get into the next one and see who we got next. We about to switch it up a little bit. All right, so coming in at number 5, we got Melina. Now this character, Lord have mercy, she used to give people fits, man. So you start kind of basic with the side. I think the side blast or whatever is definitely, you know, pretty basic. But this move right here, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't know the block low, fam, and this is kind of like I said, this is coming back from like Mortal Kombat 2 and stuff, man. You know, a lot of people didn't really understand fighting games back then, so I kind of figured this out. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep doing this, dude. You know, and then when people start to block low, that's when you come in with this right here. Oh. Look at this move, bro. It was so cheesy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when it comes to hood characters, bro, you definitely want cheese. Cause cheese is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Melina was definitely crazy character. I know a lot of people tend to like. I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but you know, Katana was like on some people, you know, radar more than Melina. But I always loved Melina, dude. She was just a crazy character. Like I said, as a young kid, I'm not really trying to, you know, strategize. I'm trying to cheese my way to victory. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can get to that fatality. Your main objective in Mortal Kombat was just get to the finish him or her screen. You know, just to do the fatality, man. However you got there, it didn't really matter. You feel me? But yeah, so I definitely gotta put Melina on this list because she was kind of bananas, man. So Melina comes in at number 5 on the list, man. Let's see who else is left. All right, you guys. So coming in at number 4, we got my man Goro. And like I said, you got throw Shiva in here too, but Goro was a pain, fam. Like the thing I like about Goro was, you know, because when you used to fight him before in MK1, you know, that game is super old, man, for you young folks. But MK1, he was literally like the boss before the final boss, basically, before you fought Shang Tsung. And this Goro used to trip me out, fam. Like I didn't really, you know, as a young child, I didn't really understand, you know, how to beat this character, man. It took, you know, me, you know, using like Sub-Zero or something just to try to freeze this guy as much as possible. But I think he was actually, I don't know, man, it's been so long since I played MK1, dude. It's been a long time. But once he became playable, that's when the fun began, man. Because like I said, he had the fireball, whatever, man. He had this. But this move was this was the move right here, bro. This was the move. Unblockable. You can't do nothing. You couldn't do nothing about it. If you did a backdash, you was gonna get hit. I used to just make people so mad using this move, and then you know you go back to throwing the fireball a little bit, and then you go right back into it, man, and you just do it over and over again. And Goro actually has some pretty cool fatalities back in the day too. But overall, man, he was definitely a character that I was very fond of. Not much strategy into him, you know, just stomp and fireball. Stomp and fireball. That's all you pretty wanted to do. That's pretty much all you wanted to do when using Goro back in the day, man. So he definitely got to be on this list. Number 4, my man Goro, forearm monster. Let's see what else we got. Alright, you guys, so coming in at number 3, we got my man Liu Kang, aka Bruce Lee number 2. Now, we already had a Bruce Lee character on here with martial law, but Liu Kang was just as popular, man, Liu Kang was synonymous for this kick right here in MK1 and the fireball. My man loved the fireball game, man. He was definitely a problem. And this kick right here was just amazing. You know what I'm saying? But once he got this kick, it was over. You seen this kick more than this kick. You know what I'm saying? The bicycle kick was crazy, man. You know, and people just did it over and over again. I used to love doing this shit over and over again. I didn't care if it hit or not, man. I'm like, man, you know what? I hope you're blocking, bro, because I'm doing bicycle kick. Now I'm mixing a little bit of that, and this is all I used to do. Bam, bam. Crazy tactics, man. Crazy tactics, you know what I'm saying? You know, but in the hood, it didn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, you was just having fun, man. But Liu Kang was crazy. And then you could throw the low fireball used to always hit, man, because they thought you was going high. It was crazy. Liu Kang, bicycle kick, dragon kick, whatever you want to call it, man. Amazing, amazing character. And definitely a hood favorite, man. Liu Kang was definitely a hood favorite, man. He was definitely popular. And yeah, so we got my man Liu Kang coming in at number 3, man. Look at all these Mortal Kombat characters, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. But that's, you gotta call it how it is, man. You know, you definitely gotta call it how it is. But we got 2 spots left. Let's see who it is. Oh shit, coming in at number 2. No, it is not Sub-Zero. I'm sorry. I'm a Sub-Zero fan, but number 2 is Scorpion. Now, Scorpion has always been an annoying character all the time. All the time. Ever since you've seen him in Mortal Kombat 1. Annoying. But I'm about to show you the stuff that people used to do back in the day. You know, maybe they still do it today, but back in the day, this is all they really did, man. So you had to teleport, man. Teleport, yeah, it has changed over the years, man. He's using his feet, you know, so he used to use his fist, flying through the air using his fist, but that doesn't really matter because the move is still stupid. The move is dumb as hell, bro. But if you did not do this playing Scorpion, you was not a Scorpion player. We talking about spear uppercut. That's all it was, man. Spear uppercut. Definitely wanted to get that spear uppercut, man. And then you go back to the then you go back to the teleport, and that's pretty much Scorpion in a nutshell, man. Back in the day, you know. And then you definitely want to get to that finish, and then you hit block up, man. If you guys don't know what that is, that was his first fatality. But or how can you say his first fatality, basically, where he takes off his mask. Because his face is really a skeleton and he just burns you to death, you know. And Scorpion has always been, you know, synonymous with fire. Sub-Zero and Scorpion is pretty much like the Ken and Ryu of Street Fighter in this game, and you know, you can't go wrong with either. But I just feel like people just love doing that. I mean, that was pretty much all people did, man. You know, and it was easy and it worked. It definitely worked, and everybody, you know, who used Scorpion was definitely doing the same shit, you know. And you could jump in the air, teleport. It's just dumb, dude. But my man Scorpion definitely comes in at number 2. Yeah, man. So let's see who number 1 is, man. We had a lot of characters, man, from, you know, E Honda to Chun-Li to Law, Goro, Melina. You know, let's see who comes in at number 1, man, because you might be surprised. Well, you shouldn't be surprised off this one, but let's see if anybody got it, man. So let's get into number 1. All right, you guys. So coming in at number 1, I mean, if you didn't know this, if this was number 1, then I feel bad for you. This character right here was, I think everybody played this character at least one time, where you lived in the hood or not, man. And it's my man Eddie Gordo, aka Mr. Capoeira, aka Zack from Power Rangers, the Black Ranger, bro. You know, Eddie was definitely one of those characters where you didn't really have to train at all. You know what I'm saying? You could literally mash your way to victory. And his play style was just so unorthodox that people just didn't know what to do against this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at this shit. He could literally just hold on. I'm gonna start this over. So he could just do something like this, and just he could just juggle you. Like, look at this. This shit is just dumb, bro. Like, oh man, my man had everybody just going nuts. Everybody used to hate fight this character. You know, because like I said, he was just definitely different, man. He was definitely different from a lot of the other fighting game characters, just because of his movement and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And, he was just irritating to fight, but fun to fight with. You know, the capoeira style was definitely something that, you know, I like. You know, like I said, he definitely reminded me of the Black Ranger from Power Rangers back in the day. But yeah, I think he's definitely the number one hood character of all time, man. I mean, you know, if you just want to have fun, you know, and just mash, you go like, man, you don't even know how you do some of this shit sometime, man, because Tekken with all these damn moves, you know, so there's so many moves in this game. It's kind of like, you know, damn, how the hell I do that? And then you spend all day trying to figure it out, man. You never terms with come to terms with it. So it's not like whatever. But anyway, man, let me know what you guys think about Eddie Gordo being number one, man. Did I miss anybody? Who would you suggest, man? I mean, I know some of you guys are younger than me, so if you want to put anybody in these in this top 10, let me know in the comment section below. But this is your boy Upchuck Gaming. We game here, FGC, the online arcade, and I hope you guys have a good day. I'm out. Peace.